Hello everyone and welcome back to Jollywood. Yes, it's still ongoing, it's still a living thing, this project. I haven't really worked on it for a month or so, well, until I started building for this episode, but yeah. Some great progress in this video in particular, because, well, I wanted to finish this area a bit, well, not finish it, but make it a bit more neater, just show people a bit more what I'm going for with this area. So here I'm building like an old classic ride with cars going through a little park. Now this area is all based on Hollywood or LA, so this is gonna be a little park area with a little pond in the middle of it, and the cars go around it and people might go around it, and like palm trees everywhere and stuff. And then to the sides where the ugly brightly colored buildings are now, or like walls, that's where the main street of this area is gonna be. So that's like Art Deco, LA, Hollywood themed buildings. So here I'm building the sidewalk because I wanted to have like a main, well, a real street like Disney has, but more like, I guess, Hollywood Studios or Universal. So you walk across Boulevard, and then it like merges into the rest of the thing in the park basically. So yeah, this was fun doing, placing down square stuff into circles. But yeah. So here's the transition area between the entrance area of the park and the Jollywood Hollywood section. Yeah. So lots of pathing, custom pathing to do, because, well, of course you need real pathing for people to walk on, but it's really a bitch to work with, especially when it's next to like the main lake of the park, where terrain and pathing doesn't really work together so well. Well, where does it work together at all, really? Okay, yeah, but so what I need to do is cover it up with something else, and I thought this would look the closest to an asphalt texture, and it's also a bit more versatile because I can make slopes with it, even though I don't need to here, but yeah, because it's not like a grid-locked building stuff. Yeah, okay. But here's the first real Art Deco building of this area, a small like corner building. I used some images of Google as research for this building. I wanted to really have a distinct like look and personality to the building. Yeah, okay, yeah, some detailing here. This episode's very building based, which is good because the last ones haven't at all. So a thing I want to keep intact in this area is the view of the coaster in the background. So that's why I'm not building any large buildings in front of it from the entrance area point of view. Just some palm trees and stuff. And the station building of the car ride is actually going to be a gas station with some cars next to it. So it's all pretty low, low height. It's not too high off the ground. So that makes me want to build a bit higher on the other side of the street, just to have that height in there somewhere and like making it look impressive, I guess. So I chose three colors for this building, like a brownish, a white, more grayish actually, and a red. Because that's what the Google Images image had too. So I just copied that like any good copycat does. What's better borrowed than worse stolen, right? Yeah, I changed my perspective on that sentence. Okay, so more detailing here. I'm really trying to get that depth in the building. Some real texture, you know, not just flat walls, because that's what make buildings look bad and Planet Coaster, flat walls with just windows on them. So that's a tip. Don't ever do that. Just that. Try to put a bit more effort into what you're building. Yeah, so some sun screens that actually like clip through the building, but don't worry about it. Just imagine that they're perfect. Yeah, that always helps. Okay. The other side of the building is exactly the same, only just a bit longer. Wow. Yeah, so that's that. One more window in it. And there's actually nothing in this building as of yet. Maybe I put a souvenir shop in there somewhere. I just find it hard to work with the scale of those buildings, of the shop buildings, and then the actual scale of the buildings I'm building here. So later on I'm gonna build a diner. Oops, spoiler. But yeah, I just put the buildings in there and close the building completely off. And just let people walk through the door. Because, well, I think it looks better with a door than without one. Yeah, and then... Because the interior... I'm not gonna build interiors in this park for the most part. It's too much work. Only the queues I will do the interior. But like shops and stuff, probably not. Too much work and it takes too much power for my CPU. So I can't really do that. So I'm gonna use like a secret GTA San Andreas technique. Where I just put a billboard down and put a texture of a inside of a diner on it, inside, and then, well, I hope the illusion works. I haven't tried it yet, I'm gonna do that later, but yeah. So next building, a little theater. I actually forgot to record the first building part of it, but you guys are used to that by now. Okay, so very square, very square edges, and it's a bit of a weird shape. It's very tall. Not that long either. Also, nothing in this building. Maybe I will. Well, just imagine there is a theater in that, because it could actually be like a 4D cinema or something. Like we are in Hollywood, or Jollywood, I should say, right? So here are the two shops for the diner later. Just a burger joint or burger shop and a soda, something gulpy. Yeah. So again, lots of Google inspiration. That's a tip I can always give you. Just Google. Don't like try to be original while you can. But I found that like getting a bit inspiration is always a good thing. Now today's episode isn't too long because I had a bit of an issue like trying to get a vibe of what I'm going for here because it's a while since we build here, and yeah, so. Very round, like platforms. No, not platforms. Like yeah, sticky things next to the building to give it that Art Deco look. Some red aspects in there. The other buildings here are gonna be a bit more colorful, luckily, not just white and gray and red, I guess. Yeah. Now, for this building, I used the letters, the custom letters once more. Have I used them here? I don't know, but yeah, these ones definitely are custom, yeah. They are neat, small, and they fit the theme very well, so, yeah, okay, that's that. And I finished the building off with more white paneling on the top, and some lights next to it to lit it, and some wiring too. I guess it's not finished at all, but, yeah. I'm really into that backstage stuff, and in Planet Coaster we finally got a lot of stuff that can help us with that. So here I'm expanding the gas station thing. Initially I wanted to build a large building there, but well, I explained why I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. Building a diner here, so very 50s, I guess. I mean, I'm not an American, or I haven't been there once. But yeah, we don't really have these in Europe. Yeah, I can only trust the internet for this. So if you have any remarks on my building style and what should be improved to like make it a bit more authentic, let me know. I mean, it is a theme park, so I could do whatever the F I want, but still, I want it to be give that nostalgic vibe to people from that area, and yeah, I just love the style of these diners. So very 50s, yes indeed, the brightly colored, like pink, purplish, and blue, and gray again. And oh, I like this, the diner sign. Thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, so here's an arrow pointing to the entrance of the shop, and there's another entrance too, but that's closed actually. So I'm moving these trees. See, now it's really starting to look like a boulevard. Okay. But yeah, anyway, backstage area. You saw me clean it up a bit, and it just morphs into one big backstage area now instead of the street I built earlier. And that's really a theme of this park, I guess. We just lay down the foundations first, and then just mess around with it, and then actually build stuff, but then clean it up, and it morphs into something that like fits together very well. It's all like a glue, like just pouring glue over it that makes it look like one cohesive thing. So yeah, I wish in Planet Zoo we got like this backstage stuff too. I mean, zoos are really different from theme parks, obviously, but yeah, you know what I mean. So in the next episode, I want to focus on like finishing this area, like Jollywood's Hollywood. Maybe make it a bit of a longer episode, and that will also take some time to make, obviously. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep using that blue and purple wall thing where I build something in advance, the shape of it, and then build the buildings around it, because it just looks hideous in the processing of building the other buildings. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that away from now. Yeah, finishing up the lighting here. I think we're nearly done already. Maybe not, I don't know. So a little trucky truck here in the back. Because deliveries need to be made. Yeah, okay, so I changed the track once more, because I didn't feel like that height worked, and it also blocked the view of the coaster. So I'm just making a tunnel now, and it's submerged in water, and that's not what we want. So gone is the water, and now I need to mess around with the terrain and the pathing to fix that stuff. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Glad you watched. Bye.